So today I want to talk about the best three things, or really the only three things you should start off today if you're launching your hypnotherapy business for the first time to get your first or maybe one of many hypnotherapy clients. Here we go. Take action. Very, very simple. Make sure you've got a schedule and take action to that schedule. You want to be scheduling every single thing. If you're worried about what do I have in my schedule, what am I supposed to do each day, guys, just go to my YouTube video. Somewhere in our catalog, I talk about asymmetry marketing. It's about a 2-hour masterclass. You can see it in the videos that we have, and I break down an entire day of what you should be doing. Very, very simple. I've done all the thinking for you. So number one, you want to be taking action. Number two, you have to have a niche. You have to have a price, and your niche should consist of real people with a real problem who are looking for an answer to their problem. And the price has to not only suit what your economics are, but have your clients willing to pay, okay? The last thing you want to be doing is consistency. There is no such thing as anything beating hard work. And what do I mean by this? A lot of therapists, a lot of mentors and coaches are out there selling those programs like it's all about mindset. It's 95% mindset and 5% action. This is absolute freaking garbage. Try this for yourself, guys. Let's do a little mindset experiment. If you can, get yourself a pen. I probably should have got one before. Get yourself a pen, put it on the table. I want you to stare at that pen for the next 30 seconds, 1 minute or 2 minutes. And in your mind, mindset-wise, I want you to tell that pen to move, tell that pen to roll. Put all your affirmations, all your energy, all your focus, tell that pen to roll. I'm happy to sit here while you're doing, but you already know what the answer is going to be. It won't move. And this really sums up this whole mindset thing, the mystique of the mindset, how powerful it is, this, and this. But it gets so blown out of proportion where people are spending all their time on mindset, all their time on abundance blocks, all their time on this or that. And it's no fault of your own. It's what a lot of these gurus programs are selling without actually taking the action. The best things you can do to get your first paying client is to realize this. You do need that niche. People have to know what you're an expert in. You have to show up on social media because that's where your clients are and that's where your clients are going to see you. You have to be able to show your depth of knowledge. Your price has to be correct to suit the economics of your business. No point getting clients if you're only charging $25, $50, because over time, the amount of work you're doing won't sum up to an income that you can live off. Very simple maths. Look at the maths, look at the logic. And also realize that mindset is not one thing I'd be worried about. This whole thing of mindset, abundance blocks, clearing this, affirmations for this, take action. One thing after spending years of doing all the mindset stuff, I realized that nothing was happening in my business. It's actually going backwards. I realized the one thing that was missing was action. And I started taking so much action. It's something we teach all our students to do, taking so much action where I was too freaking busy to worry about mindset. Then I thought about one thing else. I started looking at mindset. I started looking at what these gurus were telling me my problem was. I had gurus telling me the reason why I'm not successful is because of a conversation I heard in the womb, or I'm not out in nature enough, or I'm not doing this, or I have this. Then I took a step back and thought, hang on, I know enough about hypnotherapy and working with clients that if my client tells me what they think their problem is, and I accept that, all I'm doing is accepting their conclusion and their guessing. And this is what I would say close to 100% of this industry is about. You have a mentor on stage who has a massive social media following, has this big buzz, has this fancy name and these brand new programs that comes out and starts telling you what your problem is. You have this because of this. The reason you can't get hypnotherapy clients is because you're abundance. You have abundance blocks, you have mindset issues, you have inner child issues. What are they now doing that is violating the number one rule that all you hypnotherapists know, which is making conclusions? We all know people are different. We all know the reason I had problems in my life is not the reason you have problems in your life. So take a step back, turn off put your hands over your ears, turn off your radar system and looking for this shiny object thing and start looking at things logically. You have to take action. There has to be social media in some shape or form. There has to be a lot of commitment. There has to be more commitment and more tenacity than the next hypnotherapist because they're a man of competition. And I know we've gone beyond just the three things I was going to talk about, but all collectively, guys, business comes down to a lot of logic. And a lot of the things that a lot of hypnotherapists, when they first start out to try and get their first client, they're wasting their time on all the wrong things. They're worrying about the business cards. They're worrying about how they look on a camera. They're worried about, do I speak on stage? They're doing all of the things. They're worried about, their business name, their URLs and their website, worrying about all the things that your clients do not care about. Your clients want to know you're an expert in something, hence the niche. your quality of price will increase the quality of the type of breakthrough you have. Thus, you get better clients, better results. Thus, you get more testimonials and things like that. But lastly, the big thing is knowing where to put your time. You only have a certain amount of hours per day. Your time has to be put into the right place. And if you look around the industry right now and you see a lot of hypnotherapists failing, ask them what they're doing. And I guarantee it's mindset. I'm still practicing. It's my inner child. I'm making free things. I have low cost sessions because I'm not confident. And if all you do is follow what they're doing, which is the majority of the industry, but expect different results, you're being crazy. I mean, isn't that a definition of craziness? To follow all the other hypnotherapists, even all the other hypnotherapists are failing, but expecting different results, guys. So if I was first starting out and I wanted to get my first client, I'd pick a niche very, very quickly. I'd do the right research. I'd be showing up on social media like an absolute psychopath. You would see me everywhere, every hour, every day. I would not be taking a break. I'd have a schedule that I'd stick to, and I wouldn't be worrying about mindset, abundance box, affirmations, because all that time spent in that place, which is only a conclusion as to, your problem exists because of that. We know this. This is what mentors are going to tell you. I'm putting all of my time and effort into the wrong place, where I could be making another video, another Facebook Live, another this, or this. So guys, spend your time wisely. It really comes down to logic. And yes, I want to be on the 3 things we're going to talk about, but all collectively, guys, that's what I do if I wanted to get my first client. And it's really the only way to get your first client.